Why is divorce rate so high in the military? Amy Bouchatz, a reporter since 2003, joined military.com in 2010 and has since grown into the role of executive editor. As a military spouse, she is passionate about covering military life issues and is a voted subject matter expert on all military benefits. Amy is also a mountain and road runner based in Alaska, where she spends time adventuring with her family. How many of you have ever considered what your future would look like? Often, a picture of your future includes a happy family and a loving spouse. For people in the military, it seems that they are able to get the happy family, but rarely does it last. According to Amy Bouchatz, the divorce rate for military members has been 3% since 2017. This rate is staggering in comparison in the low divorce rate per year in the United States as a whole. According to Johnny Wood, a writer for the World Economic Forum, the overall U.S. divorce rate is around 0.32%. This makes the military divorce rate almost 10 times that of the general population. So, what is the disconnect? There are three main issues that lead to increased divorce rates in the military: contract marriages, fear of losing rank, and back-to-back deployments. The first main issue leads to increased divorce rates in the military is something known as contract marriages. According to Spouse Buzz, these are marriages in which a military service member marries someone, a civilian or other service member, in order to gain additional military benefits. According to a 2012 study conducted by Kelly Lehner, the benefits that service members receive once they are married are significant. For example, they receive a housing supplement, allowing them to live off base, while unmarried military members have to remain on base. Married members also receive other monetary supplements for their cost of living. Their spouse also receives significant benefits such as health care and survivor benefits. These aids to living are not available to unmarried partners. While all of these benefits are great, they clearly are not the basis for a strong, healthy marriage. Therefore, without a true basis for their marriage that helps them hold it together when times get tough, they end up getting divorced. The increased portion of military members getting divorced each year. Another issue that leads to service members to a divorce is very strict Uniform Code of Military Justice, UCMJ. According to Christopher Kennedy, a staff judge advocate for the U.S. military, the UCMJ delineates adultery as involving two partners having sexual relationships while at least one of them is still married. In the case of couples, they are on the rocks or looking to take a break from each other to find themselves. They are limited in their opinion due to the UCMJ. Even if the couple were to mutually separate, the UCMJ holds the service members to a strict code of conduct. This is a serious consequence for military members, as often takes them long periods of time to move up the ladder. Criminal charges can result in dishonorable discharges and jail time. Military members are more likely to divorce due to extended periods of time that have spent away from their families and the adjustment period that is necessary after long deployments. When military members are active duty, it is likely that they will be assigned to a long-term deployment, which includes being deployed for 9 to 12 months. In some cases, one long-term deployment can follow directly by another. This leads to periods of time anywhere from 9 months to 2 years, in which a service member can be separated from their family. This time apart would be hard on any couple, even while the physical distance may end upon a spouse returning from overseas. That does not mean that they emotionally are distinctive with advantage to being a divorce. For a significant period of time, both the deployed spouse and the civilian spouse have been living in their own lives without each other. This creates an awkward moment and may lead to someone resentment in the marriage. The emotional barrier that can go up in a marriage can cause many problems and lead to a breakdown of the relationship, thus resulting in a divorce. Since this a circumstance is unique to military members, it increases their chances of divorce greatly over those civilians. And in closing, for military members, it is harder to keep their marriages together than it is for a civilian. I would like to review what we have learned throughout this speech. Service members may choose divorce as a solution to a contract marriage, strict UCMJ regulations, and emotional barriers after long deployments. These factors are created in the divorce rate in the military that is almost 10 times that of civilian population. As the issues leading to such high divorce rates become better understood and more widely known, works can be done to lower the number of divorces that occur each year. Is it?
I thought you said you was gonna talk